stumbles.
Hello guys, it's me Rezz. I want to thank you all for subscribing because we reached 1k subscribers. I will give a skin away of 299 diamonds or less. Comment your ID and game name below and which skin you want. Good luck to everyone. So this is my build of Fanny. I built the Raptor's Machete Spheres item. It's a really good item. You get 35 physical attack at start, physical penetration. So at the beginning it's not that great. You have to get 10 stacks of the jungle monsters really fast before it gets really useful. It also gives you 30% extra damage against monsters, so you can clear the minions faster, and also you get 4% of maximum health regen after a monster kill, so you get more sustain. You don't need to build the Blueplex X as first item anywhere. You get a lot of regen at the start already. The first item I mean. After that you need some defense. I really recommend the Magic Blade because it gives you attack damage but also gives you a big shield. After that I'm at this point that I have 10 stacks and I want to fight enemies. When you hit enemy with Blueplex X you get a heal of 10% of the damage you do. So at Fanny you do a lot of damage, so you heal a lot too. So it's a really recommended item. I would say it's a must item. These 3 items are a must actually. And after that people start building tank and armor. So you need some physical armor penetration. Malivivore is the best option for that, because you also get 20% armor penetration on defense turret. After that you have all the must items for Fanny. I just recommend to just build another attack damage item. Blade of Despair gives you most attack damage, so I recommend that. For the last item you get to late game. You need some defense but also survivability, because if you die in team fight you get resurrected again by the immortality. So that's it for the build. So I want to go over the abilities. First of all, the passive, called Air Superiority. Increase the damage dealt to targets while flying 10% to 20% according to flying speed, and adds a prey marker to the target, which can stack up to 2 times. Healing a hero with the prey marker regen energy to Fanny, 10 points per layer. Okay, so basically what this means is when you use your cable and you fly through an enemy, first time you get 10% increase in damage, it's overall damage. The second time you fly through the enemy you get 20% extra damage, so this is for all the abilities. But what this doesn't say is the region of spells. After you have 2 prey markers on the target, every attack on the target will restore like 7 energy per hit. So that's what the new update did for Fanny. And also you get 10 points per layer for a kill. And second ability, the first ability is Tornado Strike. Whilst her blade dealing 260 physical to nearby enemies. So basically this is your main damage dealing spell. And of course you have your steel cables. There's no cooldown on this, you can keep spamming this until your energy is down. And if you go through an enemy you will trigger Tornado Strike, so yeah. The third ability is Cutthroat. Initiates an attack on an enemy dealing 500 physical damage. If it hits an enemy with a prey marker, damage will increase 20% per layer. So now I go over how to actually play Fanny in game. So enjoy. You want to start off the blue buff, of course, with Fanny, because normally you can go to lane, you can clear the minions and go to lane after that and take all the minions. So I will show you what I mean. Just try to clear the blue minions as fast as possible. You can even do the third minion if you're fast. Just watch the map and how many minions there are alive. So now we go to lane. As you can see, 3 minions are still up and get all the gold. So at this point we're already level 3, almost level 4. So I think we are much faster than the enemy levels in level wise. Let's see, enemy is level 2. We can fight obviously, because we are much stronger at this point. Just try to fight always with Fanny, because she's so strong. Okay, almost died there. Try to do damage, but not to overextend and die. That's the part. So I go in again. Okay, Panda already got the kill. I just go back to farming. Farming as Fanny is really important, because you can get all the farm and still roam to enemy lanes. Just try to fight again, keep on fighting as much as possible, because you always will out damage them, no matter what, unless they have like a Cyclops or something which does really much damage, or a Saber that is level 4 already, so then you have to be careful, because they will kill you easily. So I first take the blue buff before I go to lane, because Fanny is pretty useless if you don't have the blue. So I gave up some minions on my lane just to take the buff, because if you try to take the minions, the enemy will fight you, of course, if they're smart. So you have to be careful with that. So they try to fight me with the blue buff. That's not really smart of them, because Fanny and Pen is so much stronger early game. And I picked up a kill on Natalia. So, okay, recalling here, free kill for me. And by the way, this is ranked, Glorious Legend rank. So I see some kill potential at top, so I try to help. As is all alone against me, so free kill for me. Good thing Kakura went bot to defend, but no one of us was there. And also don't use your energy on minions anymore, because the regeneration is so slow. You won't get enough regen to fight again. So again, I prioritized the blue buff before fighting or farming at all, because Fanny is useless without blue right now. Try to defend bottom lane. Missed Fanny, missed Natalia. Try to kill some people here, but Gacha is really tanky, can't do much against him. So Natalia tries to fight me again, really stupid, near a wall. Fanny is really OP at walls, so you can't fight her. So that's a tip I will give you, is always try to stay near walls, because if the enemy comes near you, you can easily do some tornadoes on them and you can kill them after that. Free kill again on Gacha, trying to fight 2 enemies. And again, this is first Legends ranked 5-man. Just saying. Hide in bush. Okay. So I don't overextend on enemies, because you always need to keep in mind that you need to escape after you kill. I just saw Roger and I could do some damage, but after that I was so low on energy that I couldn't fight anymore. So I just decided to go back and wait for my energy to regen again. I'm missing a lot of hooks. What the heck? What the fuck? Missing all hooks, OP. Trying to use as little energy as possible. I used too much energy right there. I shouldn't try to follow Natalia. I just go back here. I can't fight. I have no energy. I'm low HP and 3 enemies are there. So just recall. Why I love Akai. He can just stun enemies at the wall and just come in as Fanny, do your tornadoes on her and she's dead. I didn't even need to ult on her, just kill her by the cables. So I see a lot of people at the walls, 3 kills for me. So I just go full ham mode, destroying the whole enemy team like easily, taking a maniac. That's why Fanny's OP. You can just keep on going and damaging the enemy team and getting HP, because you have the Bloodlux X restoring HP for every damage you do. So if you're near a wall with a lot of enemies, you do a lot of damage, but also heal a lot. So I go back again, low on energy and no blue buff. Don't overstay and try to keep fighting. Just take the blue buff and be safe. Let your team back off a little bit so they don't overextend too. Try to walk to them, don't use too much cables. Let your energy regen a bit. me trying to troll. You can do that if you're so far ahead. Don't try to do it if you're behind. So this is a bit too deep for most people, but I still managed to you go and you get the kill and go out. But I do not recommend to do that if you are just a beginner or even at the intermediate state. This is pretty hard to pull off. Lol, he just was hiding in a fucking bush. Think I will not see him or something. Free kill again. See, I'm walking to the lane. I really recommend to use the jungle emblems of Fanny because you will need to walk a lot now with the new Fanny. That's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.